Alright, so the voice recording didn't work for some reason, so this is a voiceover, lucky you. You can see me playing around, just confirming that I've been changing out the party, changing Iron Bull to the Reaver spec. I just felt I needed to change it because I haven't been doing very well. And I've been looking into why that is, and it's just basically that a bit very poor choices on my part. Having two mages is not good. Making sure he's got the right stuff. Just making sure I've got a better party composition. I'm trying the two tanky characters. Anyway, we're here to attend Mornay's execution, which is going on right now.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers.
Yeah,
you are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
So we're just waiting for Blackwall to turn up, right?
Yeah, Blackwall went missing.
Bastard. So, where's food? Polynesians always stock these things.
Proceed.
Blackwall. Because he disappeared, he up and disappeared,
Stop!
which is why we're doing this.
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him.
He is.
Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead. And has been for years.
Oh,
I
really?
assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Now, this was quite shocking at the time. I was like, oh, really? But no wonder he came here. So, that was a turn up for the books. But yeah, I was basically trying to find him.
No mistaking an order from the Empress.
Because I was trying to use Blackwall as a tank, you know, try him out as a tank. But he had run away to save this guy. So we're basically heading to the jail cells now to speak to Rainer, who he's not, well, who he's really called. His real name is Rainer. And yeah, we're going to see if we can get him out of this mess. And why he chose to turn up and why he did what he did. We're going to talk to him about that now. The conversation went pretty well, I thought. And the decision we made, well, you'll see for yourself. It was pretty much the best thing I could think of. I'm not sure if it was the best decision, but it was certainly the most pragmatic I could think of. Yeah, he's in that cell there. Look at my mouse pointer going everywhere.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
You lied to me. No. Time makes up for it. Yeah, there wasn't an easy option here. Yeah. I just picked the one that's less judgmental, pretty much. Yeah. I just picked Brave already. The others are all, like, really judgmental. So, I pick the least judgmental thing.
You saved that man. That took courage.
Courage? I killed innocent people. Destroyed Mornay's life and the lives of others like him. One moment of courage will not make up for that. Why are you here?
Yeah, I want an explanation, I want to help. It sound a bit like demanding or a bit condescending, so I kind of chose the middle path here.
That depends on what you say.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
Yeah, I was like judgmental again, or it's like encouraging. Yeah, and that's what he needed right now, I think.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
And then it just it just ends there, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? Let's talk some more.
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed, why.
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, all for gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
You got your men to help you. What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question, just as your men trust you.
Yeah, I was like, the best option, really.
Our men follow me because they believe our cause is righteous.
Yeah.
They believe it because that's what you tell them.
Well, that's true, but,
My reports say that Callier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered.
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men had been told to eliminate everyone.
Yeah.
They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country. No one likes to think about that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Yes. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
Yeah, I was like, it shouldn't be that way, really, should it?
That shouldn't be how wars are fought. There's no need.
War is unfair, and the sky is blue. You're right. There was no need for what I did.
There's another thing I'm still wondering.
Yes.
Just fishing for more dialogue here, because I'm like, the dialogue was really
I need to know
short.
about Blackwall. The real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing, a waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Valchavan for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way. An old ruin from one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go down alone, find a darkspawn, and fill a vial with its blood. When I returned, I found the warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
Well, it wasn't, so deal with it, pretty much. Yeah, he didn't think so.
Not saying I disagree, but Blackwall clearly thought you were worth saving.
No one should have died for me. He would have wanted me to carry on to Valshavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the Wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died. And Blackwall lived.
Pretty much.
Who were you before this mess?
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't let another die for my mistake.
That's all for now.
Yeah, I mean, that was the honorable thing to do, so that kind of impressed me that he was, you know... It's kind of ironic because the solution that we came up with was...
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Ideal for him. Yeah,
Give me the
summarize it,
overview.
please.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army.
Yeah, which
Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
Which makes sense.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
It wasn't a good answer, so I just picked the best one I could think of, because you're impressed.
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind. He had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Well, no. Let's get him out of there.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
So I'm going to order the advisors to find... So yeah, we got to go back to use the table, interestingly, to get him out. And we also need to, once that's done, once we've got him out of there, we need to pass judgment on him. But yeah, basically, yeah, I elected to... there wasn't any good option to get him out of danger, and sacrificing a traitor to save a kind of traitor seemed like the best thing to do. It's quite funny. But of course it was also the perfect thing to piss him off as well. But you know, he lived with it. I thought it was like, ooh, he might be really upset with that, but he seemed alright with it in the end. I mean, you know, it's like a certified traitor died at the end of the day, so in his place. He's not that much of a traitor, really. He's just, he was under orders and he thought he was doing the right thing, and he did it for money, you know. I can understand that. So I'm not going to condemn someone for doing what they thought was a good thing for them at the time. You know, make a bit of money or whatever. It's like, you know, everyone's got to learn the lesson one time, you know. But, just hope he doesn't do it again. And now we're looking for it. Yeah, we got that one. Hunter She Dracolisk. Okay, we got rid of that creature. Oh, we can claim it in the stables. I didn't see that. That's kind of interesting. It's in the stables now. Ooh. Reyna's fate. Yeah, I decided to let Leliana deal with it. Yeah, we can have Tom Reyna released. Yeah, Collins is like nope. Yeah, 2 problems, 1 solution. Man, similar appearance. Yeah, there was a traitor to our cause. So there's a traitor to our cause that we can sacrifice in Reyna's place. So Reyna's not really a traitor to us. He's a traitor to, you know, to Valriel.
Our soldiers handled themselves well in Adamant.
We've come a long way since Haven. I fear there's still a ways to go, but we're prepared.
Yeah, that was... taking a force to seize him is not a good idea. And also, yeah... costing us a favor was not good either. I was like, well, if we can get rid of a traitor, that's much better than having to owe them a favor. We want the Orlesian throne to be in the Inquisition's debt, not the other way around. So, try not to get into debt with anybody. Especially for a favor. So yeah, there was only one option. I'm not sure why I did it around. It's like, just pick it, man. Pick it. I suppose I was like, will Blackwall get really upset by this? And he did, but not as much as I was worrying. Yes, there were... Death at dawn. My agents will maintain the deception, silencing all rumors. The real Reyna is in our custody. Rainier is in our custody. So there you have it, just like that. We saved him. And we got rid of a traitor in the process, which is win-win. I just thought I'd support Vivian while I was at it. Hopefully that works out well.
Let us begin.
I was just looking for something for Colin to do, some gathering materials. I was just like, yeah, get some resources or whatever that I'll probably never need, but whatever, keeps him busy. Colin mission if ever I saw one. Let's see what else we can get.
Inquisitor.
And I was like, oh, there's a darkspawn outbreak, which might get nasty. Yes, I think we came across a mining operation that got compromised by darkspawn as well, so we should probably deal with that.
Let's see what we have.
And we deal with it by burying it again, burying the problem again. That was the best solution I could think of. Out of the 3. Certainly don't want to lose good men to darkspawn at this point. And we gotta defeat Corypheus and focus on Corypheus. Not focus on darkspawn. That's kind of more of a distraction at this point. A worthy dwarf. Yes, Bianca Grip for Varus. Varus, what's his name? I can't remember his name right now. But anyway, the dwarf, lovely dwarf fella. Varric. Yeah, that's it, Varric. Varric's got a new piece of Bianca, but I'm not going to use Varric for a little while. Because I want to try out Sarah.
At your service.
Sarah is much better ranged, I think. I'm thinking she is. I'm not sure. I'm going to test her out and see if Sarah is decent ranged. Also, I need more how to put it. Yeah, it's just I want to see if she's got more survivability and more ranged. damage. So we'll see. And now I've got to see all the approves I got there, so that went well. Now I've got to sit in judgment. See what we get.
For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
Your life is mine now. It's like, jeez. Nah, I hate to see you like this. No gratitude question mark. Oh.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. I know you put another man in my place. Haven't enough died for me.
Yeah, but he was a traitor, so, you know. Traitor for the life of a traitor. That seems pretty fair.
I wish there'd been another way, but my options were limited.
They were limited.
You could have left me there. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it?
Because you gotta atone.
What becomes of me now?
Yeah, you gotta atone for your crimes, mate. You gotta pay off your debt. Can't just die. I did think about the wardens deciding, because that seemed fitting to me, but I don't know. I don't have to, so I'm not gonna. It's like, you can work off your debt with me, so. The Inquisition. I want to use you as a tank, basically, and try you out. That's the truth of it. It's like, I've heard he's a good tank, so I want to see how it compares to Cassandra. Just use it.
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor you thought you were, or the warden you pretended to be.
The man I am. I barely know him. But I have a lot to make up for.
Yes, you do.
If my future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition. My sword is yours. If I'd said anything less, would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
Yeah, a little jibe at the end there, but it was just like, whatever. I'm not gonna answer that. Maybe so.
Inquisitor.
Nice bit of power. We didn't get any big disapproves. Consequences of Blackwall's Operation Live. Yeah, we didn't get any
I can spare some time.
disapproves.
What do you need?
There was no extra dialogue options, so I was just like, eh. Tell me about Bianca.
Carry on.
Yeah, I thought that turned out really well. We didn't have any nasty disapproves, per se. Everything went well. And Blackwall is back, so we can use him next time. Please start tanking and see how that works, how that pans out. I've never tried him tanking in the whole game, so it's going to be interesting. I think I'm going down here to see if he's actually there. If he's returned to there.
Leave me be, sister.
I didn't want you to leave.
And of course he is. And see if there's any extra dialogue.
Inquisitor?
What will you do
How shall
now?
I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Let's talk about you. The truth. this time.
I suppose I owe you that.
We get to the eats.
Did you have a family? A wife? Children?
No. I've never been suited to that kind of life. Maybe I don't deserve it.
Forever friend zoned, eh?
So, you're actually Orlesian.
Well, didn't I say that I was from Markham in the Free Marches? I didn't lie about that. I spent my childhood there, and then Orlais called to me. Markham seemed lifeless, colorless in comparison.
Tell me about your time as a soldier.
I served in the Imperial Army. I distinguished myself there, earned respect, the loyalty of my men. And then I threw it all away. Betrayed my own side for gold.
Yep.
Only gold.
You were on the run from the authorities, weren't you?
Yes. I made my living as a hired sword. Spent most of my coin on drink. I never stayed in one place for long. Had to keep moving. I got to see much of Orlais that way. I saw what men like me had done to this great empire. It was a shock. Seeing it up close, hearing the stories. It's one thing to hear the news from afar, another to actually be there.
Oh, yeah.
We'll continue this another time.
Yeah, that was interesting. And I also took the liberty of just looking at my options. I check the stores out and stuff, and I do all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure what I was doing around here. I think I was just summing up here, but I don't have any summary really. We've talked about a lot of stuff already. Yeah, it was good to respec some characters. It was good to choose a new team. We're gonna try some new builds, some new teams, see how it goes, see if it works. Hopefully, I'm hoping the kind of tank and DPS tank will work better, especially with dragons and stuff, because you know, the two mage thing just was not working, because my mage character is a sword mage, but it's also a healer. So I'm not very, you know, DPS. So I need kind of two good DPS, but also I need kind of two tanks as well. So apparently Iron Bull is amazing on his Reaver spec, so I decided to pick that. Yeah. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm just kind of wrapping up now. I'm wandering around, doing my post-amble rubbish. But yeah, hopefully this voiceover has been okay for you guys, and that you've enjoyed this episode regardless. I think I'll be doing this again if this happens again. If the audio for some reason doesn't record my voice, I'll just do a VO. Just to try and get these videos out a bit quicker. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time.